It's Nichi. It's only one Nichi from Ben Harbor, Michigan, by way of Detroit, Grand Rapids.
Dub Zero, this too cold. Fine, let me hear that 808.
It go crazy. I got a message for niggas who didn't get the memo. I'm the shit. My only problem is niggas who change like a tempo. You a bitch. Say that they want it, I'm giving it to them. You ain't taking shit. I insist. Always knew one day that I'd be the man. Yeah. Now I'm him.
Growing up in Michigan, man, honestly, shit, it was like, it was what you made it, you know what I'm saying? Me, I stayed to myself, you know what I'm saying? I had older brothers and shit that was basically in the streets doing any and every fucking thing, but I was the antisocial one of the bunch, so I literally stayed to myself, did my music, you know what I'm saying? Like, didn't really fuck with nobody. But, shit, once I got off into music, it was, honestly, it was just natural for me, you know what I'm saying? Me watching my brothers and shit rap with their friends and homeboys and shit, just sitting in a circle rapping and shit. And shit, when I got hip to that, I got hooked on to Lil Bow Wow and shit. You know what I'm saying? At that age, I was young with long hair, so motherfuckers used to call me Lil Bow Wow and shit because of my long hair and shit. And when I got old as a teen, shit, I hopped on Wayne, but music is honestly the only thing that kept me out of just about any kind of trouble you could possibly think of. But, you know what I'm saying, like, I just stayed to what I know, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't really like fucking with many people unless it's dealing with music. But yeah, growing up in Ben Harbor, man, it was either you rap or, you know what I'm saying, you sell drugs, you in the streets, you gang banging, some other shit. I wasn't with none of that goofy shit, so, you know what I'm saying, like, stuck with that shit. And I say about age of 17, 18, my mom finally decided that she wanted to move out here to Dallas, Texas. So I had an option. It was either California or it was here. My first choice was Cali. Don't know why. I guess it was because of the weed or some shit. But yeah, I moved here, Dallas, Texas in 2009. About 2010, I linked up with a few people. You know what I'm saying? We was doing music and shit, but it wasn't on no serious shit. Like, we didn't know what the fuck we was doing. We was basically just dropping music for the hell of it. Like, I ain't know shit about the percentages, none of that shit. Shit. But later on down the line, you know what I'm saying, I met my homeboy, Bobby. Shit, Bobby basically linked me with Big B Tuscaleti. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, the rest is history. Shit. Since Stepper, nigga been hitting the ground running hard, yeah. Since I got here, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, the music, it wasn't really like as popping as it is like right now. Like, it was just like on some, I want to do music, but I don't know what the fuck I gotta do to like actually get shit popping. And then my dog Bobby, you know what I'm saying? It's real, shout out to my bro. Introduced me to Big B Tuscaleti. And shit, when we first linked, you know what I'm saying, it was really just trying to find, like, you know what I'm saying, like the right style of song to actually, you know what I'm saying, go with to drop as a first official single of mine. And we chose Stepper. And shit, from Stepper, like, I was skeptical at first because it was like probably like the first time I was in the studio in about 2 years. So when we released it, you know what I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong, I love the song, but I was like, shit, I could have dropped something harder than that. But as time went on, shit just got better and better and better. You know what I'm saying? Went on to release, 10 singles, 9 singles in 2020. Yeah, went on to release some singles in 2020 and shit. 2021 has just been basically everything I've spoken to existence, been manifesting all this shit. Shit, the difference growing up north than versus Dallas, it would probably be up north. We ain't got shit. Literally, like, we ain't got no motherfucking Chick-fil-A, no Whataburger, no Jack in the Box. We ain't got none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's what you make it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, like, I mean, you can run the streets with 100 motherfuckers and get into a whole lot of trouble and shit, make your summer pan out that way, or you can just stay to yourself. But me, shit, I was into all kind of shit. I was a badass kid, no cap. Like, I used to bust out windows with BB guns and shit, set the ravines on fire and shit. Like, I used to do all kind of bad shit. But up until I actually got into music and I started, like, really wanting that to be, like, my choice of career, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a badass before all the music shit, though. Like, no cap. Like, I was terrible. Boy, like, my mom used to send me to St. Louis for the summer. Yeah, like, and like being in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Like, my granny and mostly majority of my mom's fam stay out there, so it was always a, you know what I'm saying, like, family oriented out there. But as far as how it was, like, niggas in St. Louis, I would have to say niggas cutthroat. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but that's everywhere. But as far as STL, you know what I'm saying? Like, me being there as often as I was, like, during those times, like, niggas, like, when I used to go to the skating ring, like, I literally damn near got jumped out the whole skating ring. Me and my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, it's just an envious thing. I guess it's everywhere you go, but yeah, St. Louis niggas different. Like, for real. The name Nichi actually came from me and some homeboys, you know what I'm saying, I ain't really close with, you know what I'm saying, right now, but we was all chilling in the whip and shit. One of my partners was like, man, you should be Dominici. And then my other nigga was like, shit, nah, man, just drop the Dom and just be Nichi. And shit, I was like, shit, that shit throw. So I just ran with it, but I actually looked it up and it has more meaning to it. Like, you know what I'm saying, in Japanese, Nichi means sun. So, you know what I'm saying, I like to feel like I'm the light of the game, you know what I'm saying, type shit like that. I bring life to shit, yeah.
Stand safe, no, I'm taking precaution. After this, I should be in your top 10. If it's mine, I'ma take it regardless. See, I wasn't raised to tattle. If I win a war, you can take the battle. Who pussy, my mama ain't raised a coward. Just know if you try me, your days are counting. My whole circle real, ain't no way around it.
Man, being here in Dallas, shit, it honestly gave me, you know what I'm saying, that motivation, like that push I needed when I came here and I seen, oh shit, niggas my age doing this and look like they living a life. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first moved here, like, shit, I was skeptical as hell because I thought it was just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, little motherfucking tumbleweeds and shit rolling and a whole lot of horses in the desert. Like, I didn't know it was like hood out here. Like, I had no fucking idea. Like, literally, when I used to think of Texas, I used to think of Texas Ranger, like the nigga who be in the desert shooting motherfucker. Like, I never thought it would be like, you know what I'm saying, like how it was back north, but just bigger, 10 times bigger. But, you know what I'm saying, like, it gave me a good out, you know what I'm saying, look on what I wanted to do as an artist and what lane I needed to stay in and, you know what I'm saying, like, shit like that. So, like, it's big ups to Texas, cause, like, shit, if it wasn't for this motherfucking heat, I wouldn't be Nichi. Like, my relationship was short, you know what I'm saying, like, when I first moved down here, he was, like, one of the first niggas I actually got cool with. Cause I used to see this nigga, the nigga used to pop up, you know what I'm saying, with bitches. Like, I'm talking about, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying, but like, he used to pop up with females. I'm talking about, nigga had hoes, like, out the ass, like, no cap. And I was new here, so I had braids and shit, you know what I'm saying, like, that nigga was already a Grove Side nigga, man. Shout out to Pleasant Grove, you know what I'm saying, like 6'4" Grove Side, some shit like that. But yeah, nigga had hoes, bro. I'm talking about, I used to admire my boy, like, man, I gotta get like this one day, like. Yeah, so like, well, when that shit went down, like, me and Short literally linked like this, cause back home in Michigan, you know what I'm saying, like, I was known as a pretty boy because of my long ass head at the time, but yeah, like, that nigga Short, bro, like, man, that nigga linked, like, our chemistry is dope. Like, even after the whole, you know what I'm saying, first group, me and him went on to do the Short Nichi thing, and that project kind of got held up, you know what I'm saying, because of some childish ass shit we ain't gonna speak on. But yeah, like I fuck with Short, that's my motherfucking dog, that's my day one, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, that's love for real. But yeah, like I was with a group, you know what I'm saying? Like we used to drop music, but it was like the kind of music, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just like on some bullshit, like, oh yeah, I feel like rapping, let's go in the closet, let's rap, you know what I'm saying? Like used to try and pay for studio time, but like them motherfuckers was trying to charge motherfuckers $100 an hour, not even including mix and mastering and shit. But yeah, I was with a group, you know what I'm saying? Like it was I wouldn't say it was pointless, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, I still fuck with one of the members. So, but other than that, it's like, it's just music that I just put out just because, which you can still find online to this day. Yeah, so shit, my mission with music, man, is honestly to set out to be one of the greatest artists, you know what I'm saying, to ever touch stage, to ever get behind the mic. Like, I literally want to be one of the greatest, like, as far as winning Grammys or, you know what I'm saying, awards. Like, I want to go down as somebody who is great, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got to be as big as Wayne, Jay-Z, none of them, but I want to be great as hell, and that's my mission with music, you know what I'm saying, to touch people and make motherfuckers believe that anything is possible, no matter where you're from, you know what I'm saying? But as far as, you know what I'm saying, the chase, how the chase been going, shit, I mean, I just released my first official single to my album, Unnoticed, which is titled Unnoticed, and right now the song is spinning over 10,000 streams on all platforms, Apple Music, Google Music, Tidal, whatever you can think of, Spotify, and the video right now on YouTube, over 27,000 views, counting. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's all a process. I mean, honestly, if you want me to say everything is 10 times better than it was last year, but it's only the beginning. I'm just getting started, just getting warmed up. Motherfuckers got problems. It's gonna be a hot summer 21. Mark my words. Yeah, but another part of my inspiration is honestly, you know what I'm saying, being a father. Like, I got a son, 8 years old, got the same birthday, February 28th. You know what I'm saying? I never had my father. You know what I'm saying? I don't know my father personally on no level. So when it comes to my son, like, that's literally all the inspiration and motivation I need to keep going because, you know what I'm saying, knowing that my father, you know what I'm saying, is still on this earth and, you know what I'm saying, not reaching out, not giving a fuck. It don't bother me or nothing like that, but, you know what I'm saying, like, that just makes me go harder for my son. Like, that's honestly a lot of motivation I need. Like, it's my son Jason. But, like, my brothers played, you know what I'm saying, like, they didn't play a big role, but, you know what I'm saying, as far as a father figure, like, I had my brother still, like, so I wasn't really worried about, you know what I'm saying, who my father was at the point. I only started worrying about my father is when I turned, like, 17, 18 type shit, and when I was, like, basically grown type shit, but other than that, nah, like, as a child, I ain't worried about it, like. Yeah, so shout out to everybody who fuck with me right now, 2021. It's only the beginning, like I can promise y'all that, man. Shout out to my day ones, Keter, shout out to Wit, shout out to Low, shout out to Dez. Man, like, shout out to my dog E, shout out to B Tuscaletti, shout out to Bobby, shout out to Bruce, man, shout out to HB, shout out to Real, shout out to Slab, man, shout out to every fucking body who fucking with me tough. Like, I really appreciate it. If y'all looking for a boy, y'all can find me at Instagram at only1Nichi. That's only the number 1 Nichi. Same thing for Twitter, Facebook, Nichi Lou. You know what I'm saying? These hoes want me to kick like my name Kang Lou type shit. But yeah, man, you can follow me, man, find me. I'm on all platforms, all social media networks, man. Link in with me. Get shit poppin' for sure.
I got a message for niggas who didn't get the memo. I'm the shit. My only problem is niggas who change like a tempo. You a bitch. Say that they want it, I'm giving it to them. You ain't taking shit. I insist. Always knew one day that I'd be the man. now I'm him. Might pour a pint and a liter to focus now. Yeah. Might pop a bean, cause bitch I been rolling. Yeah. Crazy how real shit goes unnoticed now. Yeah. Crazy how real shit goes unnoticed. Yeah. You can call on me if you need LBs, I can get them. Now I'm feeling like Nip and Rowdy with them racks in the middle. Ain't no playing both sides, we'll sing your ass back as a riddle. And fuck all my ops and free all my dogs in the kennel. I just gotta stay focused. Mentally, them niggas hating, can't fuck with that energy. Watch when I blow and they know what it's finna be. Please don't approach me, don't do you remember me, cause I don't.